Okay, today is one of the most exciting days of my life. That's because I am in Greenland. I've been getting pretty comfortable with the places I've been traveling to. So, going to the same countries over and over. So I took a bit of a leap of faith and I booked myself a trip to Greenland. 3 to 4 days I'm gonna have here just by myself. This is my little hotel room. And it's got a suitcase to my name, and that's it. What I want to explore in this film is the fact that we don't spend enough time alone. And it's the first time that this has happened forever in history. Like, we always have, it's a good example, we always have our phones with us. And because of that, there's never really time when you're just with yourself. Every moment that happens on its own, when you're just walking around the streets without looking at your phone, can feel a little bit flat nowadays. So in this film I want to explore what it means to get some alone time, and it's sort of my version of it, of going South Greenland for 3 days just by myself. I'm almost forcing it on myself to be alone because it's very interesting times. We don't really get to reflect. It's more like I've seen my attention span decrease over the years way too much because of this thing. I've been trying to be more mindful with my phone usage, meaning that I don't check it until after breakfast. I do reading in it versus checking Twitter or whatever. And I'm going to continue this exercise in a more radical way here, meaning that there's no service anywhere. So I just have to... Hey! There's no service anywhere, so I just have to be forced into it. And it's sad that we have to go this far to try something, Like force myself out of the internet. Ridiculous. But anyway, it's gonna be an awesome time in Greenland. This is not the only point of the video. I just want to touch on that throughout the film. It's gonna be a pretty awesome day. That's the little village where I'm staying. Norsuk. In all its might. I'm on my first Greenlandic mission, and one thing just came to me. I just heard a big plane above, and it reminded me of the 50 times I've flown over Greenland on a plane on the way to Europe, or vice versa. And I always wondered what it'd be to just be right here from the plane window. Now I know. Dream come true. Something crazy just happened. I just saw my first iceberg breaking. I heard like this big pow, and a massive iceberg just turned on itself. Let me show you with the zoom lens. That's the guy that fell off. See all the ash to the side? Made this big wave. Wow, so cool. So it was just standing up, and now it's on its side. So awesome. So that's the boat that supplies the whole town every week with food, groceries. That's cool. All depends on this guy. I heard it comes from Nuuk, which is the capital of Greenland. It means tomorrow we're gonna have fresh broccoli, imported cheeses maybe. I don't know, who cares? But look at this, well overexposed. Oh yeah. So obviously being alone is not the only reason for my trip here. The main reason is that I am working on my new book, and it's pretty exciting. Just thinking about it, and it's going to be the version 2 of alternative living. This one is going to focus more on islands and people living in Northern Hemisphere, island specific. So this could be quite the undertaking, and my first stop is Greenland, South Greenland, the little town of Narsak. Oh, that's sick. It's a 3-wheeler, 2-stroke Piaggio. I think it's called an Ape. Let me show you. Yeah, this is from Italy. I'd like to have a little coffee shop on the back of the one. Lean machine. Probably does like 100 miles per gallon. It's better than a Tesla. But anyways, I'm going to be here working on my book and meeting people who've decided to live so far away from everything, surrounded by icebergs, for example, and who are trying to do things out of the norm. So, I have a few days up here. I have an exciting agenda ahead. I just met Theodora. She makes tea and skincare products from Greenland, and we're going on a bit of a mission. I'm going to take some photos of her picking herbs. Hey Theodora!
Hello!
Hello!
Hi!
We're looking for a specific type of flower that Theodora picks right here. It's been raining, which makes it harder to find it apparently.
This is Niversia. Niversia, that is, you can drink it in the tea.
Really? This
yes,
one?
This one is Niversia. Niversia.
I recently read a definition of the word alone that resonated with me. Time spent without any input from other human beings. These last couple of days here have been really enlightening, and to just reconnect with nature and what matters in such a remote part of the world has been great. I'm excited about being more intentional about my digital life, and I encourage you to do the same. Start with what matters to you in life, and then work your usage of technology backwards. Start with what matters, and then fit technology to that. I'm going on a hike. This is backlit. On a sunset hike this time. Look behind me. Oh, it's gonna be prime. I'm going up Narsak Mountain, which is behind me. It's 700 meters high, so it's definitely a good sweat. It's good though. Or light. There's the real summit, right there. I thought it was too short. Let's do this. Just made it to the first summit. Definitely a scramble. Good one though, really good one. Some folding behind. I think I see more fjords just to my left. I'm gonna go see. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Fuck. I cannot believe I'm here.
For the feeling, restless for the day, I feel at home.